All right, we are headed out to Bailey Mountain Bike Park today. It's going to be my second time riding at a downhill park. The first time was Beech Mountain, and I'm pretty nervous. I heard it was a little bit steeper than Beech Mountain, and that went fairly well. So yeah, pretty nice little drive. So without further ado, let's hit the road and check out this mountain bike park, Bailey. Should be pretty cool. Well, get excited. You're going to be watching my very first mountain biking video. Man, consider yourself one of the lucky few to check this bad boy out. Alright, I hope you're ready, because Arbuckle's going to Bailey Mountain Bike Park to throw myself off the side of the mountain while you laugh at my expense. Hey, but before we go there, let's start from the very beginning. Now, we're the first people, we're geared up. I couldn't tell you how excited we were to be jumping on the lift, aka this truck. Alright, but honestly, all jokes aside, the truck ride up is one of the best parts. You jump on the back of this truck and sit with your bike between your legs opposite of one another and hold on for dear life while they rocket you up the hill.
It's going to be a bumpy ride.
It's most definitely bumpy. Now, by now, you've all heard about how lucky I am, right? Yeah, I must have brought some of that luck with me on this day, because we didn't make it a quarter mile up the trail before the truck broke down.
There goes the transmission service, I guess.
You were not spinning tires.
Don't say that.
Walking to the top.
Yeah, not much gets my heart bumping quite like walking up the elevation at a downhill park. But a few of us decided to get a few runs in while they worked on the truck, so went up to the first exit portion called Salvador Slalom and got a few laps in. I'm not going to bore you with too much of this footage because it's all pretty much me going extremely slow. And I was really taken aback by how steep these trails were compared to Beech Mountain, compared to most of the stuff that I've rode up into this point. So if you're like me and you've never done that, just get ready, be prepared. Your hands are going to be on fire quickly and frequently. About our third walk up the hill, we heard a magical sound come from behind, and that's right, the truck was fixed, at least it appeared so. Alright, well, it's time to try to beat the truck back down so we can maybe get a ride. And we did. We beat the truck back, and I'm gonna get to ride my first full trip up to the top. And like I said, it's one of the most fun parts because you really do hang on for dear life. So at the very bottom, they give you a briefing, and they tell everyone they need to ride Banshee. Now, this trail here is not Banshee. Sorry. This is what you start with just about every trip down the mountain. It's gonna take you to a little lower network of trails. Drop on the left there, or you can kind of roll it on the right, and you'll ride this each time you come down. It's a really fun little trail before you get to where you're going. You got these big swooping berms. There's a nice big berm, and yeah, it's pretty much the last fun you'll have before getting thrown into a plethora of just absolute destruction. I'm kidding. It's not that bad. So check it out. This is Banshee, and man, Banshee's cool. I definitely think everybody should ride it like they said, especially if you're like me. You can get in the air if you are into that, or if you're like me, there you go, just roll everything. Gonna really give you a good idea of what downhill's about, because this looks flat like the Tweetsie, but it's it's downhill, it's steep. You carry a lot of speed.
The downhill's what's throwing me off.
Oh, my third time down, I wanted to try.
Tunnel love, what's that?
Something
That's just
different.
tunnel love. Because it's gonna be a disaster. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it'll be sweet. Ugh.
I guess I started getting comfortable.
Oh, that's steep as hell. Gee.
Just in the nick of time, too, it looks like.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm just in the way. We back up.
Oh, rocks. Rocky knob.
And for your first Joe tip, when two trails come together, you should merge to oncoming riders, or else you could end up almost killing someone.
Who's leading this trail, this party?
It was actually on this portion
What is this?
where I got a real taste of the steepness.
Hell? That is not cool. Oh no! I got cooked!
And when I look up here, it's the first time I've actually seen it look steep.
That was not
And
good.
the GoPro still doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, we're good.
It's the sound of a grown man in pain.
Yeah. That's steep. I wasn't ready for the
I'm
steepness.
pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I sprained my ankle right there, and I didn't find out till later because adrenaline.
I was a little too fast, a little too confident. It's super steep. Holy shit. And this is a blue? This shit's harder than the black. Yeah.
It's funny.
We're good.
Yeah, just gotta dust it off and get back on the bike. That's the lower portion of the Blue DH. Pretty sure this is the first time my butt hit the seat for the day. Would not be the last time. Nothing more confidence inspiring than coming around the corner and seeing all your buddies sprawled out over the trail.
It's that big ass
Just
butt.
absolutely getting destroyed.
It's a lot of brick, man.
But in all honesty, you guys, this was such a fun trip. These trails, especially ones like this, where it's straight downhill, you've got a little bit of tech, you're staying on your toes. Man, that's the most fun I have when I'm doing downhill from what I can tell so far, but I've only just started. I was really happy to make it down the rest of this trail. Conditions are so dry too. No rain for weeks on weeks and weeks. It's pretty much dry as a Mojave. Following this young guy, Xander, I met him a previous week at Beach Mountain, which you'll see him in some of those videos when I get him up. He's a really good rider and man, showed me around the whole park. So, great dude.
One dab.
Many dabs happened on this day.
Oh, man. That was intense and steep. Jeez. So what'd you think about that? That's way harder, right? That is not gauged correctly. Sorry about that.
What was that thing?
Woo! Son, that was way harder than that other trail. Bro, that was insane.
I was like, snap, like you hit a tree or something. I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep going so I can get the hell out of his way.
That's me. Did I mention how dirty it was?
She's getting a bath tonight.
Oh, and Joe tip number 2, don't ever say it's your last run.
I think this will be my last run. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to say that. Somebody said that's bad luck, right? I gotta do one more now, shit. Never mind. That's just finger eight.
Gotta get 2 in now.
Good thing I don't believe in that shit. I make my own luck. Back.
Wait a second back.
Oh, such a dirty sound. I forgot my freaking gloves, man.
Oh no.
Oh no. It is the worst. Feel the trail, man. It's all about no gloves. You can feel the trail. Nah, I don't want to feel the trail. I want to have my hands safe if I crash.
Yeah, especially since you're going to go down a black trail for the first time.
Oh God, it's already
Always a
looks
great
weird.
time to forget your gloves.
Yeah, it's already funky, man.
when you barely make it through the entrance,
Funky monkey.
you know it's going to be insane.
Yep. Well, yeah. Hello. That's cute.
Good thing is, this is a
little cutesy,
black jump trail,
oh, shit.
so there's not really any jumps that you can't roll, and there's no big drops. It's made specifically to get big air.
Little
And when you're like me, you don't have to worry about a thing. Because when I try to jump,
And that's a real cute jump.
it
there,
looks
buddy.
like that. Most of the time.
What is this? Roll. Cutesy jump. There she is. Oh, yeah. I know. Another cutesy jump. There, little Peter Schmidt. Oh! Oh, what a fruity ass jump.
Yeah, so you can definitely ride hide if you're not trying to ride way above your skill level and you don't know how to jump.
You need somebody to hit these jumps pretty like. I got you, bro.
Because you can roll everything on hide. I think.
My fat ass down.
Don't quote me on that. After all, I did
Yeah.
wreck a little bit.
Caution, jump.
Man, your hands get so beat up.
Oh, the death grip is setting in, boys.
Pretty much within minutes of going down a trail. If you're not used to this, your hands are going to be cooked. A nice pair of goggles goes a long way too.
Nasty. Nasty dust. Dust on the old hell.
Well guys, that's pretty much it. First time at Bailey Mountain Bike Park, second time riding downhill. My hands are cooked. I cannot wait to come back here again.
Ouchie.
It was an absolute blast and I'm so happy that I survived. Alright, so maybe next time I've progressed enough, I'll be able to hit some big jumps. Just like this. Then again,
Good boss.
maybe not. Cheers, everybody.